let's take a look at this problem. We want to compute this. We got some adding and subtracting of fractions. So let's refresh our memory on that. Adding / subtracting fractions. Now, first step is to we want to get a common denominator. And to figure out what the common denominator is, we got different steps involved. Our first one is to write the prime factorization of each denominator. And then our LCD, least common denominator, is the greatest number of each prime on a single line. And we'll see what I mean by that. Or as a LCD is the product of the greatest number of each prime on a single line, I should say. And then our third is to rewrite each fraction with that new denominator. Our second step is to add or subtract the top parts, the numerators. And then step 3 is to simplify the fraction. Now, along the way, we may have to deal with positives and negatives. Well, let's take a look at this problem. We've got 1/9 plus 3/5 minus 1/10. Okay. And first step is we want to get a common denominator. And it says write prime factorization of each denominator. So over here on the side, we're going to be finding the LCD of 9, 5, and 10. And write prime factorization. Well, 9 is 3 times 3. Now 5 is prime, so we just have 5 there. And 10 is 2 times 5. LCD is a product of the greatest number of each prime on a single line. When I say on a single line, I'm talking about to the right of the equals. Let's start with the first prime, 2. There's no 2's here, there's none here, there's 1, 2 here. So the greatest number of 2's on a single line is 1. Then I'll go to my next prime, which is 3. There's 2 3's here, no 3's here, no 3's here. So the greatest number of 3's on a single line is right here. There's 2 of them. So we'll have 2 of them. And then our 5. No 5's here, 1 5 here, 1 5 here. So the greatest number of 5's on a single line is 1. 3 times 3 is 9, times 2 times 5, which is 10. That gives us 90. And that's our LCD. So we're going to rewrite each fraction with that new denominator. Now we look at our old denominator. In this case we had a 9. We asked what do we multiply it by to get our new denominator? Well, we multiplied it by 10. So we have to multiply the top part by 10. Whatever you multiply by the denominator, you have to multiply by the numerator. On our second fraction here, we ask ourselves what do we multiply times the 5 to give us 90? And I guess that was 18. Wait a minute. Yeah, 18. So we multiply the top part by 18. And then our fraction over here, we multiply the bottom part by 9, so we have to multiply the top part by 9. So that's going to give us 10 over 90 plus 54 over 90 minus 9 over 90. Now, typically, order of operations, when you got multiple items to perform in any kind of algebraic expression, in terms of addition and subtraction, you do it from left to right. So first, addition or subtraction from left to right is right here. 10 plus 54 gives us 64 over 90. We add or subtract top parts. That's step 2. Add or subtract top parts. Minus 9 over 90. And we still got some more combining to do. 64 minus 9 is 55 over 90. But then we can't forget step 3, which says simplify the fraction at the end. And top and bottom here are both divisible by 5. 55 divided by 5 is 11. 90 divided by 5 is 18. So 11/18 would be our answer.